Who's there? Who's there?
Bring us the curb and wipe away the debt.
What do you want?
We had a deal to it. Open this door right now.
I told you. I'm not gonna do it. Go away.
Mr. DeWitt! Mr. DeWitt!
So we see the key, the scroll, and the sword there by our founding fathers.
That idiot priest needs to learn the difference between baptizing a man and drowning one.
She granted a sword of gold.
I need to find a landmark and figure out where the hell I am.
So hello people.
Our prophet fills our lungs with water, so they may better love the air.
And we're going right into part 2 here.
He who crossed the Delaware, with flaming sword and wings of angels, watch over me and lend me strength.
Paragon of virtue, a rebel against ignorance and tyranny. Share with me your wisdom and let the light of your good judgment shine like a beacon through the darkness.
By the sword
And the scroll.
and the key.
There's no chance, no luck.
Just because the city flies don't mean it ain't got its fair share of fools. All right. Still got a girl to find.
So pretty much every single person you walk up into the game, walk up to in the game, they pretty much talk to you. So I won't be doing as much of a commentary as my previous ones because everybody's talking.
I know, Mr. Rossignol. I've never had an oyster.
I bet we could have something arranged.
Morning. Good to see you.
I'm just gonna steal your food that you're making money off of. Don't mind me.
Perfect day for the celebration.
Father Comstock must have foreseen and planned just
of the prophet's recent address to you, the Colombian people, on the holy forgiveness of our dear Lady Comstock, our beloved mother of forgiveness.
light does not matter to a liberty spirit. There's no room for
Look at a hummingbird.
Saltonstall's alright, I tell you. Says he's for faith.
Never hire an artist, my dear fellow. They are a temporary lot to a man.
And then the Archangel showed a vision. A city, lighter than air. I asked her, why do you show this to me, Archangel? I'm not a strong man. I'm not a righteous man. I am not a holy man. And she told me the most remarkable thing. You're right, prophet. But if grace is within the grasp of one such as you, how can anyone else not see it in themselves?
So those are our new audio diary types called voxophones. Here are random horses. Now we get a little parade. Floating parade. I just heard him say wounded knee. So we sort of get a little bit more freedom here.
Columbia Raffle and Fair. Huh.
We can actually start exploring a little bit more. get some silver eagles and some cotton candy before we head on over to the fair. And again, this is all gameplay that everyone has seen. No, this is new.
He's strong in the sword, but a bit weak in the key.
Cloudless skies, warm
Honor system, eh?
and light variable winds throughout
But everyone
the
does something
afternoon.
different.
In short, a beautiful day for the festivities, Columbia. And now, back to the music.
Who is this girl?
I hope my walkthrough is more interesting because when you're watching other people's... Hold on.
Would you care for a boutonniere? We're raising money for the Girls' Patriotic League.
Maybe next time.
You'd look dashing with one in your lapel. Come back if you change your mind.
Now this chick is just freaky looking. Look at her face. Her skin, her hands don't match the tone of her face. So I'm hoping my walkthrough is more interesting because when you're watching other people's, you're like, hey, why don't you go in that room? Why don't you go explore over there? And I love exploring. So hopefully it'll answer those
One
questions.
man goes into the waters of baptism, a different man comes out, born again. But who is that man who lies submerged? Perhaps that swimmer is both sinner and saint, until he is revealed unto the eyes of man.
Singing that Beach Boys song.
That kind of talk, friend. That kind of talk draws attention.
Oh, don't turn into something.
No, don't look at me steal your money.
Yeah, that's where they said I'd find her.
Telegram, Mr. DeWitt.
Huh.
Telegram for you, sir.
DeWitt, stop. Do not alert Comstock to your presence. Stop. Whatever you do, do not pick number 77. Stop. Lutess. What the...
Just watching that kid down there juggle. So I like that they do update you on achievements as you're playing. I do enjoy games that do that. So there's 37 of those.
My good day to you, sir.
Hello?
And I do like that every time someone says something quick to you, you always respond with a hi or how are you. You feel more like the character, you're playing a character and not just a first person nothingness.
Look at her. Ain't she some kind of beauty? You know, that's for only...
Those are no tall tales told behind you. No, sir. No, ma'am. Those are bigger.
I do want to talk about this guy right here for just a second. This was an actual propaganda poster from a long time ago, turn of the century, and they modified it for the game to make it look like Murder of Crows. This picture, the Light the Way, the Devil's Kiss, you get that as a lithograph if you order the premium or collector's edition like I did. I got the premium edition, which was like another $20, and you get a whole bunch of extra stuff.
If I told you a man could shoot lightning from his fingers now.
Young sir, young miss, roll up and try the amazing power of bucking bronco. Whether you need
try.
locked and tossed or tumbled, bucking bronco is just the ticket. Find the devil, good sir, and cast him out. Do you have what it takes?
And also I bought the season pass, like as soon as I was at GameStop.
And there's devil number one. Devil number two. Woo, he's on a roll. is your answer.
Look at this. Those dirty box are at it again.
This guy does not say anything, but it's rather interesting, showing how good he actually looks with the textures and him juggling. So I get that on the first try. You don't get a prize for doing that, but I just found that would be fun to do. I found this rather disturbing over here. 2 kids smoking that are obviously, between the ages of like 8 and 10, and they're sitting in the corner smoking over there. They did not show that in the trailers. Now, we have to kill, or either shoot the Vox people, which are opposite to Comstock. They're the people that are against Comstock and whatnot. So this just shows how people feel about the Vox population, or the Vox populi in the game, is that they despise them enough to put them in a game at a carnival to where you actually shoot them out of the air. You basically have the police and Comstock, and then you have the Vox Populi. Those are the 2 factions that are fighting against each other. Now hold on, look at this. I don't miss a single one. I don't miss any, and I only get 18. Like, they don't even give me the chance to get 20. So, I mean, that just sucks. I mean, I was disappointed in that. I mean, I could have gotten another, 20 Eagles. Here's also another Vox Populi game. The head of their group, her name is Daisy Fitzroy. He said it'll give me a little extra if I do that. See, now I pressed X right there to reload the gun, and it just exited it. Alright, that's it for part 2.